Houston Texans are being linked to another corner. And hey, look, it's just the NFL, and you have to have good cornerback play if you want to be successful. So if you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans. We have this channel covering teams that just don't get the love nationally. We love the Houston Texans just because we don't like the Cowboys. So we talk Texans on this channel. You're not going to hear anything about the Cowboys. So if you're a Texans fan, definitely consider subscribing. Maybe wait till the end of the video and decide if you want to. Okay, let's take a look at who they're being linked to. And we talked about it before. So we talked about this one before, and this is not the one I'm talking about. Is let's pull it up. Xavien Howard, right? We this has been well documented by now that he went on a podcast and said, "Hey, I'd love to just kind of go home. I'm from Houston. I'd rather take a pay cut and go to a team that's going to go further in the playoffs. I got my money, stuff like that." Okay, cool. That hasn't happened yet. It could. He might want a little bit more money than what he's actually worth because he has fallen off these last 2 years. We looked at that a couple videos ago. He's just not the guy he once was, but still, you'd take him as kind of like a veteran guy. Here's the guy we're looking at now. It is Stefon Gilmore, another aging vet, but a guy that's played really well. And he played all the games. He started all games last year. And so we'll break that down here right now. So the Houston Texans have recently added to their secondary by signing cornerbacks Jeff Okudah and CJ Henderson, two former top 10 picks turned castaways. So Detroit Lions fans, we know a lot about Jeff Okudah, and it's a perfect signing if you're the Texans. Low risk, right? It's just like, I don't know, maybe he works, maybe he doesn't, probably won't, but if he does, it'd be perfect. So Jeff Okudah, drafted number 3 overall, Matt Patricia, terrible regime. He gets hurt right away. It's COVID. Then the new regime of Dan Campbell takes over, and just kind of like as a sign of just getting rid of the old, they trade away or release basically all of the old regime's players. And we were all for it. It's like, see ya. It's just, we're just doing different now, and it's just kind of more symbolic, right? So Jeff Okudah didn't even really do anything wrong. It was more like, DeAndre Swift, you got to go. Jeff Okudah, see ya. Like, we just can't have you guys around here. So, I mean, that's just like how serious Dan Campbell was to changing the culture, everything going on around there. So my point in saying all that is that Jeff Okudah could be good. CJ Henderson, same thing. Needed just a good coach. And this is the perfect coach to get them maybe playing really well. So you've got guys, but you need something else, right? Given either a starting spot is a risk in itself, especially for a team with Super Bowl aspirations. That's it. I mean, this is kind of where it's at right now. Texans are like, let's go. So the Texans can't afford to have a liability opposite corner, Stingley. And so you get a guy that's just going to be really good. In the 33rd team's matchmaking of remaining free agents, Houston finds itself veteran corner Stefon Gilmore. So there's the link that they're kind of looking at. Man, what makes sense for both parties? This one really does. He's no longer the defensive player of the year that he was during his peak, but he's got an aggressive style of play, ball hawk instincts, and could be a perfect match opposite of Stingley. He is 33 years old, but he played all 17 games for the Cowboys last season. That's what I love. Like, when you see an older guy that's played like 13 games, 10 games, injured or healthy scratch, it's like, okay, then the end is near. Now, he could have one more year in him, and that's all you're looking for if you're a Texans fan. You don't care, or do you? I mean, you don't care about a 3-year contract, or, it doesn't matter. What you're really paying attention is like, I just need 1 year from you. We're going to draft some guys. We need you there, though. So he's lost a step since his prime, but he held up adequately in man coverage. PFF graded him 11th amongst 83 qualified corners in man coverage, compared to 40th in zone. Fans may remember his game-sealing interception against the LA Chargers, Justin Herbert. Okay. Man coverage, and this is the things you look at if you're a team about to sign somebody. Like, all right, if and when we play man, he's a good fit for us, and we're going to play man, and maybe that's what the Texans want to do. Maybe they want to do more zone coverage. All right, it's not a fit for us. But the Texans it feels like they want to be more aggressive defensively this year, because defensively they hung in there, but it's almost like, all right, this year kind of take the fight more to teams and see what happens there. So this is interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, Texans fans, as we look at this and you look at basically D'Amico Ryans. I mean, come on, defensive guy. Doesn't it feel like he'd get the best out of younger guys, Jeff Okuda, that need coaching and need a new fresh place, but also the veteran guys? He'll be smart with them, put them in the right spots, plus rookies too, right? So he's gonna kind of check every box and to feel comfortable about where D'Amico Ryans is as a coach and what he can do for this team. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Remember, if you have not subscribed, would love if you would do that. We're pushing hard for 20,000 subs. I don't know if it really matters, but it just kind of looks good. So it's like, let's just get 20,000 subs. That'd be cool. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you